Hi guys, welcome back on Cloud Saviors. So here in this video, we are going to discuss 10 questions from AZ-900. Okay. So if you have any kind of confusion, any suggestion, please put your comment in the comment section. Okay. So let's start the video. So now we have question number one, that is the, as you can see on your screen, which Azure service is used to create and manage virtual machines. Okay, that is the very basic coming from AZ-900 examination. That is the Azure beginner examination. Option one, you can see Azure App Services. Option two, we have Azure Virtual Machines. Option C, we have Azure Functions. Okay, and the last option is Azure Logic Apps. Okay. So again, you can just go to the questions and just read it again. Which Azure service is used to create and manage virtual machine? Okay. So which Azure service? We're talking about the service offered by Microsoft as virtual machine. That is the very basic, or I would say not even a question. Okay. So you can rule out Azure App Services. That is something completely different. Option B, Azure Virtual Machine. Let's keep it on hold. Azure C, Azure Function. Again, that's a complete different thing. Option number D, Azure Logic Apps. Again, different thing. So we can go for the Azure Virtual Machine option number B. Okay, because this is something coming under infrastructure as a service, and the remaining services, these all are coming platform as a services like Azure Function, Logic Apps, and App Services. Only different service, and the different different from the other options. All we have is option number B, that is Azure. All we have is Azure virtual machine, that is option number B. Sometimes you may face these kind of questions, like these are very basics one, and you might be thinking like, why this is a question? That is the the answer itself in the question, as you can see. Okay, so it may happen sometimes, so just be ready for that thing, because the answer is simple. You don't have to think about like why this is so simple, because they will not give you a very simple question. No, it's not like that. Okay, so just be ready. If you think that answer is simple and answer should be virtual machine, then go for it. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the question number second. That is what type of cloud model is Microsoft Azure? Okay, so we are targeting MS Azure. We're asking like what kind of cloud model Azure follows. Okay, as a customer, you are using it. Okay, you are just going for the subscription, creating your email and ID and logging by using your credential. So option number one is private cloud. Option number B, public cloud. Option number C, hybrid cloud only. Option number D, community cloud. Okay, so let's rule out one by one. First of all, we know the answer. Okay, so option number A, private cloud. Since I myself is going to the Azure and logging my using my credential. If you want to do it, you can also go for it. Any third person can do it. I mean, anyone who wants to use Azure, they can do it without any restriction or without anything. They just have to purchase a subscription, maybe as a pay as you go, as a company, as a student, or anything. Okay, so let's rule out private cloud because that is not our answer. Let's go for the public cloud. Okay, we'll discuss about it. Let's go for hybrid cloud. That is the option number C. It is not a hybrid cloud. Okay, option number D. Option number D, community cloud. Again, Azure is not a community cloud, because there is no community. Only specific community can access that particular cloud if it is a community cloud. If anyone can access it with some credential, so we call it a public cloud. Okay, so the answer would be option number B, that is the public cloud, because anyone can access MS Azure. Question number third, we have which Azure service provides object storage for unstructured data? A very basics one. Unstructured mean anything. You want to put the image, you want to put the storage, you want to put the videos. I mean anything. Okay, irrespective of their format, you can put anything if it comes to data. So which service Azure provide for this thing? So the option we have Azure disk storage, Azure queue storage, Azure blob storage, and Azure file storage. Okay. So again, let's rule out one by one. Azure option A, Azure disk storage. Again, we use disk when it comes to virtual machine. So let's rule it out. Option B, Azure queue storage. Again, we use it just if you want to have a communication between services, between Azure services, then you go for the Azure. Option number B. Option number C is Azure blob storage. That is the correct answer because this is something you use for the unstructured data. It is the equivalent to AWS S3 bucket. Okay. So go for the option number C, that is the Azure blob storage. Option number D as your file storage again, like not the right answer. Okay, so go for the option number C, right? Again, if you have any question, any kind of confusion, put your thoughts in the comment section or connect me on the LinkedIn as well if you want to. Option number, question number fourth we have, what is the main benefit of Azure availability zone? Option number A, reduce cost, increased storage capacity, high availability and fault tolerance, faster internet connectivity. Okay, so I'm assuming you know what is the meaning of availability zone or SZ. So you should know availability zone, regions, geography. Okay, you should know what is the meaning of fault tolerance. Okay, if you know these things, then we can discuss about this question. Okay, again, let's rule out option number A, reduced cost. Of course not, because when we are replicating our infra, indirectly we are, increasing our cost. Okay, so reduced cost would not be the answer. Let's rule it out. Option number B, increased storage capacity. Again, it's not always about storage. It might be sometimes it might be about storage, but not always. Okay, and we are not talking about one single service here. So again, let's rule it out. Option number C, high availability and fault tolerance. So that is the word fault tolerance. You should know about it. So I would go with the option number C, high availability and fault tolerance, because that is the work of Azure availability zone. If you are using it, if you are configuring in a manner, then you will get the high availability and fault tolerance as well. Option number three, option number D, faster internet connectivity, completely relevant. Just rule it out. Go for option number C, high availability and fault tolerance. Okay. Let's go for question number five. Which Azure service is best for running serverless event-driven code? So if there is any event, then this service should be walk up. So what kind of service we have? Option number A, Azure virtual machines, Azure app services, Azure Kubernetes services, and Azure functions. Okay, we all know the answers. Azure virtual machine is not the right answer. Azure app service, again, it's a kind of a platform as a service, not the right answer. AKS, again, platform as a service, not the right answer. Option number D, Azure function. Okay, so we all know there is a one thing. If there would be a one more option like Azure logic app, so we may have go for the logic apps as well. We got function app or logic apps, both are doing the same thing. It's a kind of a event driven, I would say, platform as a service which you can configure. So option number D as your functions would be the right answer for this question. Okay, now we have question number six. What does Capex refers to? Number A, monthly operational expense, very basic one. Option number B, pay as you go pricing. Option number C, upfront investment in infrastructure. Option number D, cost for scaling resources. Okay, so I mean, we all know it like a capital expenditure. What does it mean? Okay, we use this particular word in like almost in every industry, not even in cloud industry. Monthly is not the right answer. Option number B, pay as you go pricing. Again, no. Option number C, upfront investment in infrastructure, like one time investment. That is the right answer. Option number C. D, cost for scaling resources. Again, completely irrelevant one. Just leave it. Go for the option number C, upfront investment in infrastructure. Which Azure service manages users, groups, and access control? Okay, so you know the question. Now the answer is option number A, Azure Monitor, Active Directory, Azure Policy, Azure Advisor. Okay, we all know Azure Monitor. As the name suggests, it will monitor your infrastructure. So you can rule it out. Option number B, Azure Active Directory. That is the right answer. Option number C, Azure Policy. Again, we use as a governance. Option number D, Azure Advisor. In Azure Advisor, it will advise you like what you can do with your infrastructure, what kind of changes you can do. Okay. The right answer would be Azure Active Directory, option number B. Okay. Let's go for question number eight. Which SLA provides the highest availability? Option number A, 99%. Option number B, 99.9%. Option C, 99.99%. Option number D, 99.5%. Okay. So 99.5 would not be the right answer because this is very less. And again, like it should not be the 100% as well. So you can go for the option number C, 99.99%. Okay. Even in the questions, you can see like there is a maximum SLA is 99.99 only. So if you focus on the questions, you will get your answer like what they're asking, which SLA provide the highest availability. Like very simple, 99.99, that should be the your right answer. Okay, and just remember, SLA for each service is different if it's come to storage account, virtual machine, or any other service. So it's not same for everyone. In this question, they're asking about the SLA provide the highest availability. Okay, then we go for 99.99%. Question 9, which Azure service helps estimate cost before deployment? Okay, before deployment. Option number A, Azure Monitor. Again, no. Azure Advisor, no. Azure Cost Management, no. Azure Pricing Calculator, because cost management will do it once you deployed it, once you burn out that particular resources. Option D, Azure Pricing Calculator is a service. It can just tell you like what kind of costing, and like on a very high level it will tell you like how much costing and how much costing you can burn in this particular infra. Okay, so that right answer would be Azure Pricing Calculator. Question number 10, what is Azure Infrastructure as a Service? Very basics one. Okay. Option number A, software hosted by Microsoft. Again, no. Option number B, development in platform service. Again, no. Now, the question number C is virtualized infrastructure like VMs and networks. That is your answer. Option number D, serverless computing model. No, it will come under platform as a service. Okay. The answer would be option number C, your virtualized infrastructure like VMs and networks. So that's all in this video, and we have discussed 10 questions coming from AZ-900. If you want to explore more, we are like I have other videos as well, just covering these basic questions of AZ-900, that is the Azure beginner level examination. You can go and check those videos as well. So thank you for watching, and make sure you hit subscribe button of Cloud Savior. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.